Oh, hey, we're live. All right.
Perfect.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
All right. If I could get everybody in the Discord to come over here to the left so you'll be in front of me. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, fuck.
Oh, crap.
My fucking new puppy is pissing everywhere.
Sucks.
So
People seem to be very interested in your dog.
It's because he's fucking cute, man.
It's true.
I know I'll never get to name another animal in this house.
What'd you call him? Digglesby or Diggledorf or something?
Digglesworth Johnson.
Digglesworth Johnson. Why? I mean, where did you come up with that name?
Diggle was a character on the TV show Arrow.
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of the show Arrow?
Nope.
No. Anyway, so Diggle is a character on there, and it that name just popped into my head, and I didn't want to name him Diggle, so I wanted to make it fancy. So Digglesworth.
It does sound fancy.
And then Johnson being another name for a pecker. And I have the mentality of a 4-year-old. So
it works.
All right, so I want to read this story about the
cotton bullets.
No, the wrestling.
All right, we'll go to that one.
Wrestling fans killed women using WWE superstar John Cena's finishing move and other wrestling holds for 7 hours.
Is the Mirror, is that a fake site?
Nope, we're gonna call it real.
All right, sounds good to me.
It's got some ads on it though. I can't seem to find the article right now.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's fucking popping up, man.
I know I read it. So
3 brothers denied murder of vulnerable Delith Andrews after a court heard they performed wrestling moves on her for 7 hours. Why they gotta put that in there? A tiny, vulnerable woman was killed by 3 brothers who took over her house and performed dangerous wrestling moves on her for 7 hours. So it's all capitalized. Delith Andrews, 54. Jesus Christ. Delith Andrews, 54, died after a 7-hour drug fold is what it says. Drug fold attack in which this article sucks.
In which the brothers performed a number of dangerous wrestling moves on her, including WWE superstar John Cena's, I guess it's FU, as well as other generic wrestling moves such as T-bones and cliffhangers, Canterbury Brown Quarter. Okay. 7 hours in. All right. How far in do you think into the home invasion before she died? Like, how many stunners can you give somebody before they die? And do you think
at 54 years old, having never trained ever, just a 54-year-old lady, 15 minutes?
So after a while she'll quit selling the moves. Like
right. You're not even trying anymore, lady. That's awesome. You think that just made him even more mad? The court heard that Delith, who was described as 4 foot 11 inches and suffering with bipolar disorder, got to know the brothers after inviting their homeless mother to live in her home. So what? This story is just so fucked, man.
So what you just said is the old lady had it coming.
Yes. You don't invite homeless people into your house. That's why they're homeless.
Okay, so I am most of the times I am against hitting women.
All right.
Not all the times.
Not all the times.
No, that's not even a joke. I think it's okay to hit a woman. She hits me, I'm going to hit her back.
Douche.
You fucking feminist piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm a feminist because I don't want to punch women in their face, you fucking douche.
That's not what I said. If a woman wants to make a fist and punch you in the face, you have every right to make a fist and punch her in the face.
Is it your God-given right? Where do you get that right from?
Well, I don't believe in God, so I don't know that. What is the right to fucking defend myself? The same as
From a threat.
Don't be putting stipulations on it.
If a woman punches you in your face and you're like, oh, that sucks, and you punch her in the face and she dies, it's different.
I won.
I won life.
Anyway, so you're fucking derailing the conversation.
Sorry.
I'm going to start over.
All
I'm
right.
generally against hitting women.
All right.
But if I had the opportunity and I knew I wouldn't go to prison, okay, I'd gas out way before 7 hours. But I think it would be fun if there were like just an old lady that I could fucking throw around and shit.
You could beat up. Especially if she's 4'11". If somebody is that short, don't you just want to bonk them on the head, like in a video game move or something? That's what I think. That's the first thing I think. I want to bonk her on the top of the head.
Okay, so imagine walking into my house and I've cleared all the furniture out of the living room, and I've got some random grandma in there, and I'm just like suplexing her and shit. I really think that I think it would be fun. Like,
I think it would be fun.
I'm not saying that I want to kill a grandma. I'm just saying I want to suplex one. I think it would be fun. Are you telling me that you wouldn't body slam an old person if you knew that they wouldn't get hurt?
Yeah, if I knew they wouldn't get hurt.
See? Now, okay. You want to do it just as bad as I do, but you have the stipulation that, I just don't want to hurt anybody.
I can't hurt this old lady. I'm going to break her hip.
Oh, I would shatter that fucking hip into a million fucking pieces.
Why does that sound so sexual?
Jumping off the counter and shit.
Oh. Yeah, but you were way more into wrestling than I was.
I'm not even talking. I'm just talking about even street, like cage fighting and shit.
I think it would almost be funner to put on boxing gloves and box.
Oh, that would be great too.
At least then she's got a fair chance, you know.
That would be fun. Just as much as you can muscle into a fucking haymaker, just cracking like a 79-year-old lady across the face.
Oh my God.
Whatever. Don't act like you're better than me.
It's not an act. You want to beat up old ladies.
That's not what I fucking said.
I want to beat up old ladies. Don't act like you're better than me.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
Oh, fuck. All right. So what do we got?
Nah, I don't fucking know. That was pretty funny, though. Doug wants to beat up old ladies. That's the theme of this episode.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's what. So I get upset when you start trying to put words into my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're making me sound like a bad person. All I said is it would be fun to beat up an old lady. I didn't say that I want to.
I don't want to have fun. I have to have fun.
No, it just goes back to the same conversations we've had in the past about you never hitting somebody. You don't know what that satisfaction of knocking somebody out and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And to take away any threat to myself, if I could get into a cage with an old lady that I knew couldn't hurt me, like I wouldn't even have to worry about any defense. I wouldn't have to worry about covering up. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I could just walk up and just boom,
just blast her. Oh shit. That's so I think that makes it even worse. I mean, like, doesn't that make you look worse?
I don't care about it
makes you look like more like a coward, kind of.
Fair enough. Anybody but I've been hit. I don't want to get hit. The joy isn't in getting hit. The joy is doing the hitting. And if I can take away all worries about being the one that gets hit,
then everything is good. You get all of the pleasure and none of the downside.
Yeah, the first fight that comes to mind that I was in, talking about this, is the guy punched me first, and I took his punch and said, let me rephrase that. I went to say, "Is that all you got?" And it wasn't. I don't want to do that again.
So, is there a wrestling move where you like take your fingers and grab their nostrils and lead them across the room really fast? Is that a wrestling move? Because that's kind of what I want to do. I think that'd be fun.
Okay, I want to suplex somebody. You want to Three Stooge somebody.
There's Three Stooges. That's what it's from. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That'd be way funner, I think. When would you ever get to do that again? I mean, in real life, if I wanted to, I could go find somebody that I could beat up and beat them up. I don't think that I can find somebody that would let me lead them across the room by their nostrils.
Nah, you're way off.
Oh, wait, on which one? That I could beat somebody up?
You could go to the mall right now and go up to anybody and grab them by the nostrils and just lead them towards you. They're going to be so shocked that they're not going to do anything.
God, that'd be awesome.
They're just going to be like, okay, I guess I'm going this way.
Can you imagine if somebody did that to you? And if they were bigger than you?
And then they ask me if I need a ride, and I say no, and then they pee on me.
I'm going to pee over your face while I drag you by the nostrils. Oh, shit.
What was that other? Oh, fuck, I closed all the stories.
Oh, son of a bitch. We're never doing that shout out again. So sign up for our Patreon. Don't expect that.
No, we have to. It's written.
It's so it's written, so it shall be.
Okay, so we that was our third week in a row doing it. And we went through like fucking 18 of them last week.
Yeah.
Why was that okay and this week wasn't?
I just maybe I was more aware of it this time, I guess, because we had talked about it, but it just seemed stupid as we were doing it.
So I here's what I think. I think you were fine with it because even I told you I don't like doing these. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, no, it's funny. We're doing it. Okay. Yeah. And then your wife says, yeah, I didn't care for it. You're like, well, fuck, I got to bail.
Fair enough. She is the target audience. If I can just get her to donate to Patreon now.
Yeah. Dare I say, I hope we don't get any more patrons so we don't have to do any more of those things.
No, don't say that. I mean, it doesn't matter. Everybody in here that's listening is already paid. So. Right. All right. Are we done?
No. What was that other one? Oh, yeah. Tommy from Discord sent this in. Court doc says man threw bag of bullets at officer during chase.
This guy looks like a winner.
A Fort Wayne man has been charged with tossing a bag of bullets at a Fort Wayne police officer while they were chasing him earlier this week. To face charges of unlawful possession of a firearm by a serious violent felon and battery by bodily injury to there's 2 additional counts of resisting law, according to public I really should pre-read these. I just read the headline. I'm like, oh, that's funny. The caller said a man was trying to steal a motorcycle on 3rd Street. Police arrived and found a man. The officer called Top over. Okay, here we go. Fuck. The officer called Top over to speak with him, and he complied. But when the officer said he needed to pat Top down, he began crying and shouting and eventually was audibly sobbing while repeatedly touching his waistline.
What?
Top was eventually taken down with a taser.
The guy's crying and you tased him. That's pretty shitty. Don't tase me, bro.
The officer, Top was eventually, the officer suffered multiple cuts to his forehead and swelling, the affidavit said. He said it felt like I got hit with a brick. The brick was a plastic baggie of 9mm bullets. What a pussy, man. So
wait, which one?
Have you ever, this is a dumb question for you. I was going to ask if you've ever had an altercation with a cop, but you have never had an altercation with a not cop.
I had a cop point a gun at me. Does that count as an altercation? I don't think so.
No. Quit peeing on that girl. it's bullshit that even if you just so much as put your hand on a cop, like, like, get away from me, don't shoot me, I'm black.
Yeah, that's resisting arrest and assault on an
Assault.
officer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Throwing a bag of bullets at somebody, it's like
the idea in my head.
That's like somebody's non-lethal option.
I'm not going to shoot you, but I can throw this bag of bullets at you. The idea that we've given this certain group of people that power to where if somebody even touches them, it's assault. You know what I mean? It's so strange to me that nobody even questions that. I mean, people question it, but I mean, not in a serious way, They question it on comedy podcasts at fucking 7:00 on a Wednesday.
I think my problem is with body cams.
But like they're a bad thing?
That we require officers to wear them, but not have them recording at all times.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
And then the fucking idiots that record themselves planning evidence and shit,
Yes, that was funny.
That tells you the caliber person that you're dealing with. Like, okay, I'm going to put this GoPro on my fucking forehead and then go piss on a 12-year-old.
Genius. Fucking genius. I wonder what it would take for me to be a cop.
You should do it for the show.
I would be willing to bet that it's a lot like Police Academy, the movie, right?
You do the sound effects and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be the guy that does the sound effects. I'd be Winslow Wilson or whatever the dude's name was.
So what'd you think about this week's show?
I thought it was fun and funny. Why?
No.
You didn't like it?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's too bad. You ready to quit?
Yeah, well, I was going to wait till after the show to talk to you about it, but we can do it now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about it now.
I'm ready to quit.
All right. Fair enough. If anybody's quitting, it's me.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Oh, no. Okay. No, sorry. You showed me something on screen before we started recording and then said don't reference it.
Mm-hmm.
But then you turned around and asked me, you referenced it.
Yeah, I forgot we were still in Discord. For all those people listening, just forget I said that.
Okay, so all right. And is it because of who might be listening?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so ignore that whole thing.
Yeah, ignore all of that. Even the part about us quitting the show. The show will go on. I'm going to force Doug to do the show. I already quit my job, so I need this Patreon money. My daughter needs a new pair of shoes. So
I've been talking with Bob quite a bit about his mixer.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah.
So buy me one.
We should have said that on the show. Maybe our people could have joined Patreon to help buy you a mixer.
That's what it says. If we ever make enough money on Patreon, well, I'm getting a mixer.
I know.
I'm tired of not mixing.
Me too. So you mentioned it on the show, but you never went into much detail. How did the conversation about a heavy driving song for our theme song go?
So he asked me, like, so what are you talking about? And I sent him the couple songs. I think it was Pantera Walk and
of course it was.
What the fuck do you mean by of course it was?
Pantera put out some really great music, and the only thing that anybody ever says is walk. Come on.
God, you're such a fucking douchebag, man. You are such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay, Doug, what song do you want this to sound like? Okay, I want something with a heavy bass line, such as, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Pantera Walk. That's the first thing that came to mind. That's what I want to hear.
All right.
And then you go into your fucking tirade about Pantera back in, before they were cool. I used to listen to Nirvana on vinyl, but because as soon as they went to cassette tapes, then they sold out. And I don't listen to him anymore. It's the same old bullshit. Fuck. So
I think I said 3, maybe 4 words, and you called it a tirade and then talked for 10 minutes.
fuck you, fucking hipster douchebag.
Oh shit!
Anyway, so he sent me over some samples. He called them scratch songs, maybe scratch files. I don't know what the fuck that means. I asked him, what the fuck does that mean? And I don't think he wrote me back, but
yeah. Okay. Are they good?
One of them I really liked, but the quality of the track sounded kind of scratchy. I don't know. I think that's what he meant. He said
What's a scratch track. I mean, I'm sure it's just like a, do you like the sound of this? This isn't like top quality. Do you like the sound?
Yeah, those words were in there too, along with scratch track. But to me, a scratch
and then you come on here and just dog shit all over it. They sounded like shit,
That's not what I said. To me, a scratch track is like wicka wicka wicka.
Awesome.
I didn't even hear one beatbox on there.
Oh, great. I don't understand why you're going through all this. We already have the fucking Skinny Wizard intro. That's the best intro we would ever get.
No. Yeah, Bob, I was just trying to be funny. I understand. Bob's like, I recorded it off my iPhone and I pulled the audio off to send it to you because the file was too big. I appreciate you, Bob.
Was there drums and everything?
I don't think so.
I didn't know. I didn't know what all.
Yeah, you know why you don't know? Because you're not part of the music scene, man.
Right. Forgot.
Okay, so if I'll pull something up. You tell me. Okay, fuck it. Let's just have the conversation on here. I don't give a shit.
All right.
So if I could pick any song in the world to be our theme song, I would pick Full Trucker Effect
by Johnny Sacco.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So past that, then I want something like on like heavy metal, I guess, with a real deep.
That's so weird because if I could pick any song as an intro, it would be a very laid back hip hop song, like fucking what's that?
Summertime by DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Not that laid back. the fucking the RZA. What the fuck was his Bobby Digital? He did that song. You Can't Stop Me Now. That would be, in my opinion, the beginning of that would be the perfect intro for our show.
What'd you call it?
You Can't Stop Me Now by Bobby Digital or the RZA. You can play it. Nobody will know.
Welcome to Who's Right. Yeah, I don't like this. No, I veto.
I veto. All right. How about the other one that you said that you liked? I was listening to it one day. God, I can't remember the fucking name of this shit. My memory is going to hell. You said you liked it. You said it sounded like Bushwick Billy or whatever the fuck you said.
Bushwick Billy.
I don't know. I don't remember what you said. Is that what you said?
Bushwick Bill.
Bushwick Bill. So Thurston Howell the third, Brooklyn Hard Rock. That's a good, like, just the intro. It's all perfect.
I take you to the candy shop.
Not that.
All right, let's practice. So we don't even have a typical intro. That's the problem. It's not like we say, hey, welcome to Who's Right with Doug and Anthony.
I know.
I just come on and tell you the story about how I shit on myself that week.
I kind of like that. I don't want a typical, like, hey, this is Doug, this is Anthony. It's gay.
What am I looking up?
Brooklyn Hard Rock. by Thurston Howell III, the guy from Love Boat or whatever, Gilligan's Island.
A James Brown sample, spitting flames, call the fire warden out of town.
Yeah, I could handle something with this sound being our theme song.
I fucking love the beat is just badass. That's what I like for a theme song. But you're thinking more metal to get everything pumped up and going, right?
Ah!
Right.
So I can punch some old ladies in the fucking head.
See, that might not be a bad thing, you know.
I want to punch a lady in the hip.
I don't know. That Skinny Wizard one is my favorite. It just makes me laugh every time I hear it because it's so fucking cheesy. It's like I think it's perfect. And if I can be completely honest, since nobody's listening here, I'll just tell you, I never really liked that Peter Noriega song very much.
Yeah. Fuck it, I don't care. I liked that he wrote a song for us.
Yep.
From the time that I heard it, when he sent it over and said, "Will this work?" I was like, "This isn't what I wanted."
Nope.
I mean, it's cool to me that we have a song by a published musician
Right.
on a CD that's our theme song.
Right.
To me, that's cool. But I just wish I liked the song.
That's exactly how I feel. I wish I liked the song. I've tried. I don't know. Maybe Bob can come up with something better. I'm not opposed to a metal intro. Fuck. You know what? Why do we have to have one? Why can't we have like 12? Nobody knows what to expect. That is more fitting of our show.
Yeah. So Oddball said that he would do one for us,
Mm-hmm.
but that was like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's not exactly punctual.
Right.
So Bob had suggested, as part of our new theme song, having some screaming in it, like where they scream our names. You know, I don't really want that. I wanted like more of an instrumental.
Yeah, that's kind of. I was thinking the same thing. I know vocals would be much better.
What if we have a theme song with no vocals and no instruments?
Or music. We just have 30 seconds of silence at the beginning of every show, in memory of Michael Jackson.
No, I think we should start every show with 30 seconds of how many people died during 9/11?
3,000.
Let's do a minute of silence for every person that died during 9/11 at the beginning of each episode.
Okay. Let's do a whole episode of silence for all the people that died on 9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be easy to do.
We'll do that next week.
Do I have to be here for that?
Nope.
All right, cool. So you didn't like the show, huh?
No, I didn't feel like we were gelling.
Seriously? That's crazy. I felt exactly the opposite. I thought it was fun.
Whatever. I'm always wrong. It don't fucking matter what I think.
Yes, it does. Of course it matters what you think if you're not having fun. Somebody in Discord asked if you ever like any of the shows. Doug, do you ever like any of the shows? I was having fun. I don't know. I thought
All
it
right.
was funny.
So what about the people that are listening to the show now? Did you guys enjoy the last episode? Let me rephrase that. Did you enjoy today's episode?
We got one yes.
They're all saying no.
We got they all say you fucking liar. We got one yes.
See, another no.
We got and another yeah and a yes and Bob not answering the question. Come on, Bob, get on it. He said, that last comment was the best one. I'm not even going to read it.
All right.
You need to figure out why you didn't like it and what it is. Because I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Why are you putting the pressure on me? You need to figure out why you liked it.
Fair enough.
Don't give me fucking homework.
Oh, fuck.
You want to do another story?
Yeah, sure. What do we got? Let's see here.
I ain't talking about my fucking dog anymore.
Why not? People seem to like it.
I can't. It's little and it poops.
See, it's easy. That's free content.
So we got a dog and it poops.
Do you want to do something serious or something funny?
Yeah, let's take it down a notch.
Let's take it down a notch.
That's what we need. Oh fuck! I did it
Why?
again.
What'd you do?
I forgot to talk about spit roast.
Oh, were you gonna plug it on the show?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, plug it here. You might as well. What's the topic for this week? Are you allowed to say?
Bert Kreischer.
Oh, cool. That means nothing to me, but cool. Is he funny?
No,
All right.
you know who he is.
I know who he is, but I've never heard anything that he's ever done.
I'm not. You're not getting me to do the spit roast show on this show. God damn it! You're trying to trick me into content.
No, I'm not. Well, wait. Trick you into content? Yes.
What do you want to?
It depends on how you want to take this. Let's see. The first. So under
All
my.
right. We're doing this one.
All right. Which one are we doing? You just tell me.
Fake meat burgers. And I don't even have to read the article, but it's a premise for a conversation.
All right. Fake. Oh, okay.
All right. So the premise of the article is scientists are creating fucking, lab grown beef, what
Yep.
they're calling it.
Yep.
And they go into the whole thing saying that they're, they even have blood in it now, which is just beet juice to give it color. And it says that it tricks all your senses into believing that it's actually hamburger.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that at any point this could actually take off to where, because the article gets to a point where it says that we could scientifically make cows obsolete.
Uh-huh.
And when I read that, I thought, okay, so animal lovers or PETA or whatever, vegetarians or vegans,
Uh-huh.
are pushing so hard for people not to eat animals
Mhm.
that we're going to completely take them out of existence.
Cows don't exist anymore because we don't eat them. Can we still have chicken? I like chicken. Fuck. All I can say is that I hope not. I hope this doesn't take off because I think this is a fucking terrible idea. But I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah,
I don't think that. I think there'll always be a core group of large percent of the population that enjoys eating meat.
Right.
I am not a fan of hurting animals, but I'm okay with killing them so I can eat them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's like pretty much how everybody feels, right? Is that if we could find a way to feed everybody by humanely killing the animals, then yeah, let's do that. But not eating them is not an option. That's not on the table.
Hey, are we going to go over? We're going to jump over to that after show where the $5 and up can.
Yeah, we can.
Just an open conversation where everybody's mic's open.
Yeah.
Right
now?
Well, no, after this.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to make sure we leave time for it.
Yeah. We are. I mean, I had planned on it. Yeah. So I think that this new push for
Bob, if you're going to be in there, turn your fucking mic down.
this new push for vegan everything, and now they're trying to pretend like it's an environmental issue, and they're saying if we don't give up meat, the world's going to end because of the environment or whatever. It's all the same propaganda, just repackaged by people that don't want you to eat meat. And Just shut the fuck up and let me eat my hamburger. I mean, I don't care.
All right. Anthony,
That's it, I guess. you said you wanted to have a conversation, and then you just all right.
No. Well, I wanted to have a conversation until you started talking.
Oh, now I understand. Now I see where we're at in the show. We're at that part of the show.
I was looking for a funny conversation, not a this is just another conspiracy theory from Big Meat or Big Plant, I guess.
Yeah, got some big meat. Big Plant doesn't sound nearly as funny. I'm disheartened that you didn't like the show. I really am. Because I really
get over it. I don't like any of the shows.
But you need to, because it was fun and funny. We were having a good time. We were laughing.
I honestly looking like I don't remember any of it.
I remember I laughed. That's all that matters to me.
Did I laugh?
I think so.
Well, then I enjoyed the fucking show. I don't know.
Not as much as I'd like. Can you laugh a little more, please? There you go.
Whatever. I don't know. It'll be fine after I edit it.
You can speak freely. It's just you and me here, buddy.
There's nothing to speak freely about. I don't remember it. I honestly don't remember. I told you I'm in a different mindset when we're recording, so I don't remember what the fuck we talk about.
So all these people that are listening, the patrons, now is where we should be telling them to tell their friends and their friends' friends and their moms and dads.
All right. Yeah. Tell your mom's dad to listen.
Tell your mom's dad. Does anybody in your family listen to this?
Listen to the regular show?
The regular show, yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
My son. My nephew.
I'm curious what they think. People that know you, what they actually think of the show. You know?
Well, they listen regularly, so they like it. I know my son looks at this as a way to get to know the other side of me because I don't talk like this in real life, you know?
Yeah. Interesting.
And then my nephew just thinks it's funny. My stepmom, I told you the story about my fucking stepmom listening.
Yes.
So I don't think I've ever shared this, but so I don't have a great relationship with my dad and my stepmom.
Mm-hmm.
But I told a story like really, really early on about when I was in high school and my stepmom came into the bathroom. I thought she was gone to work, so I was getting ready for school. And I had taken my radio into the bathroom and put in my Easy Does It CD.
I remember that, yeah.
And I started talking about my crazy stepmom and how she took all my music and scratched the CDs with a fork and took all the cassette and unspooled them and shit. And I may have been a little hard on her in the story or whatever, but it was like, a year and a half later, I get a text message, and I hadn't had any communication with her in better part of a year. And I'm just sitting there, and I get a text message from my stepmom. It says, "Listen to your little radio show. Sorry that you think I'm crazy. Love you. Take care." Whatever. Some passive aggressive bullshit. So I just ignored it.
You should have replied back with, "That's okay. Don't worry about it."
Glad you like it. Make sure to smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Tell your friends. Are we up to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube yet?
No, because nobody fucking pays attention to us.
Sons of bitches. You know, if each of our patrons got 100 people each to subscribe, each of our patrons got 100 people to subscribe, we'd have more subscribers. So get on it. Spread the word. Read, chat, more. Is that one sentence, or should we read and then chat more? I'm confused of what you're saying here.
Oh, all right. You want to jump over to that live chat and be done with this?
Sure. Looks like we're kind of winding down here. Yeah.
Yep, kind of winding down. Is
You're losing steam.
I got to save my energy for tomorrow's show. All right, everybody.
I understand. I understand.
All right. No, thank you, everybody. Those of you that are in the $5 and up tier, we're going to jump into the after show discussion channel on the Discord. Am I supposed to call it the Discord? Is that like saying on the YouTube? I don't fucking know.
I don't
So-
think it really matters.
You want to come over and hang out and shoot the shit for a little bit? Do that.
Right. Bye.
Bye.